Students, I hope my screen is visible to everyone, right? Yeah, yeah. Good evening, students. Once again, thank you for joining in for this 6 weeks internship program on AIML, and I'm looking forward to have a wonderful time with you all for the next 6 weeks on technical domain AI. Okay, so today I'm going to give you some brief overview on the skills build registration as well as the learning plan completion, how to do that. And I request all the students to complete at least one course in today's session so that it will clarify most of your doubts. Okay. So, students, I request all the students to log in into your LMS portal. Okay. So, LMS portal, students, you have to give your ID and the password is test@1234. Okay. Once you log in into this platform, please let me know in the chat section. Sir, could you please share the LMS link in the chat section, sir?
Yes, Nandini, I'm sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So password is EI@1234. EA capital. It is showing invalid credentials. So once you click on the link, it will be redirected you to your LMS portal like this. Okay. So you have to log in using your credential. Yeah, if you have changed the password, you can enter the correct password. Once you have logged into this particular portal, please let me know. Logged in. Okay. I request all the students to do that. I'm waiting for 2 more minutes. If you are facing any challenges, let me know. Okay? Done? Everyone? We have around 1,400 students joined. So, sir, password is EI@1234, right?
Yes, Nandini. Yeah.
Yeah, EA capital.
Yeah. A capital.
I'm posting the password and your username is a unique ID. Okay. AI@1234. Okay, once you have logged into this particular platform, so what you have to do, students, listen carefully. If you haven't completed the registration process, you have to click on Skills Build Registration. Once you click on Skills Build Registration, it will be redirected you to the IBM Skills Build platform where you can start your registration process. When you click on with sign up with Google, it will be asking for your Gmail ID. Make sure you are using a unique ID that you haven't used in any of your skills build platform or any previous internship you have attended with us. Make sure you are using new ID for the registration process so that you can fall under DGT or EduNet Foundation. Okay. Otherwise, you have to create new Gmail ID and complete the registration process. Okay. Once you choose an account from the given list, it will be asking for you to enter the basic information. So in the basic information, you have to enter your first name, okay, your family name, okay, then your country, your location as your state. So you have to enter all the necessary information. Okay, that is your basic information. Then coming to additional information, students, you have to enter your age category. You can choose it from the drop down list that will be showing you some 18 to 25. You can choose the correct age category. Okay, then you have to choose your option like looking for a job if you are a student. Okay, so if you are a student, it will be asking for your college name also. Make sure you are choosing looking for a job. Okay, the reason why we are asking the students to choose looking for a job, this particular platform have n number of courses, 1000 plus free courses are there. So it will suggest you or recommending you some of the courses in the future after the registration process. So better you can choose looking for a job. Okay, once you choose those options, you can go for the terms and condition. Okay, so you have to check all the, you have to mark all the check boxes in the third section and you have to just click on continue. Okay, it will be again asking for you to choose your language. By default, it will be English. In my case, I have already completed the registration process. So it will be redirected me to the IBM Skillsbill platform. This is how you have to complete the registration. If you haven't completed the registration, students, you can watch the previous recording that we have already shared with you all in the Telegram group and understand that same. Okay. So once you complete the registration process, students, you have to click on profile section. Under profile section, it should be either DGT or EduNet Foundation. It should be DGT or EduNet Foundation. Students, this is very important. Otherwise, you at the end of the program, you cannot come and ask or claim we are not receiving any certificate and all. We are clearly mentioned this. I'm repeating myself. You should be under either DGT or EduNet Foundation. This is very important. If you are under Open Skills Build, okay, that will take some time to reflect your engaged status in the platform. Okay, but that will also acceptable. But make sure the other category students, like some students are under Academia, CSR Box, or any other platform, any other organization, make sure you are creating the account in the particular platform using new ID. Is it clear to everyone? Do you have any query, students, so far? I need response from everyone. After the registration process, you have to ensure you are under DGT or EduNet Foundation. Open Skills Build also acceptable, but it will take some time. Apart from these three categories, if you are under any other platform, we will not consider your presence in this internship program. Okay, you will not be eligible for this internship. You cannot claim your final credential. So better you can do one thing. You can create a new Gmail ID and use the correct registration link. Okay, to complete the registration process to ensure you are under DGT or EduNet Foundation. Is it clear? Students, I need response from everyone. I'm repeating all the process because you are having lot of queries. I want all the students in the session to complete the registration process and make sure you are under DGT or EduNet Foundation. Right? Yes. Now coming to your learning plan. Okay. So students, in this internship program, we are focusing on three different metrics. Do you aware of what are all the metrics that we need to focus on for the successful completion of this internship? Anyone? Courses, IBM Skills Build courses, very good. Attendance, then your project. Okay. So next we are going to understand how to complete the courses in the IBM Skills Build platform. So for that, you have to again go through this, come back to your LMS portal where you can find recommended courses. Can you see recommended courses at your left side, student? Yes. I need a quick thumbs up from everyone, right? So what you have to do, just click on technical course. You might have two different section under the recommended courses. You have to click on technical course. Once you click on technical course, you can able to find artificial intelligence technical learning plan. Okay, what you have to do, just click on view course. Students, we have already shared the LMS link in the chat section. You can use this link as well directly to get the course content. Okay, so you have to click on view course where you can find your EdNet Artificial Intelligence course. Just let me know you are all in the same page. I need a quick thumbs up because we are going to complete one course in that particular platform right now. I need response from everyone. Is it clear? Please read it. I am having a network issue. Okay. So students, you might be in your LMS portal, right? So this is the dashboard, your LMS dashboard. You can find recommended courses at your left side. Once you click on the recommended course, you can find the technical course section. Just click on technical course section and you have to click on view course. It will be redirected to your EdNet Artificial Intelligence Learning Plan section. Yes. Can you able to follow everyone? Yes, you have to enroll this particular learning plan. Students, you have to. So this is one of the important learning plan you have to complete for this internship program. Okay. So at your, see, I have completed the entire learning plan. That's the reason it is showing me 100% completion status. In your case, you might not start the course yet. So what you have to do, just click on enroll button at your right side of the course. Once you click on enroll, let me know in the chat section and you can acknowledge, like you can enter enroll. Those who have entered enroll button, you can simply mention enrolled. Yes, I'm waiting for 2 more minutes for all the students to do the same. So you can take next 3 weeks to complete all the courses in the learning plan now. Okay. Okay. So students, listen carefully. We have different courses in the particular platform. Like we have introduction to artificial intelligence, introduction to generative AI. Okay, what is artificial intelligence? So we have a lot of courses, but you can see some of the courses are optional. Some of the courses are um, mandatory courses. So you have to complete all the 9 mandatory courses in that particular learning plan. So for that, we are going to understand. So you have to understand how to complete the courses in the particular platform. Okay, and we don't have much time to spend for the entire course also. So what we are going to do, this is one of the mandatory course. Okay, so can AI help climate change, or what is prompt tuning? This is something technical. So we are going to understand, can AI help climate change? This is the general course. Okay, everyone just click on, can AI help climate change? Everyone, yes. Once you click on that particular course, let me know in the chat section. Can you tell me what is there in your action section? Once you click on that particular course, what is there in your action? In this particular go to activity. Just click on go to activity and complete that particular course. I'll give another 10 minutes time for everyone to complete the same. Okay. Can AI can change the help climate change. Okay. So you have to complete the course. Once you complete the course, you will get the certificate like this. It will take 15 minutes. You have to understand the concept and just complete the same. Once you have completed the course, you can find the option called view completion certificate. What you have to do? You have to share this link with me in the chat section right away, like this. Those who have already completed, no problem. Yeah, I can see the students started posting it. I'm giving you another 10 minutes, students. I request all the students to complete the same. Share your credential in the chat section. Credential link in the chat section. And also you can complete this what is prompt tuning, because this will take those who have completed this can AI help climate change, you can also complete prompt tuning. So this is just to understand how to complete the courses in the platform. Okay, this introduction to AI, the remaining stuff, it took around, it will take around 1 hour 2 hours courses. It is a very lengthy course, and it will also have some quizzes and module wise content available. You can go through and understand the same. This is like a self based learning, students. After each technical session, you have to understand the concept and complete all the courses in the learning plan. I will give you another 5 minutes, students. I request all the students to post the certificate in the chat itself. If you have any queries, you have to complete mandatory course first. If you have some time later on, you can complete the optional courses. But it is mandatory to complete the compulsory courses. Okay? Is it clear? So you have to go to, once you have redirected to this particular learning plan, first you have to click on enroll button. So what is the status? Those who have completed the courses know what is the status percentage in your case. Can you post that status percentage as well in the chat section? How much it is showing? 59, 8. Okay. Students, have you completed all the courses? Some students are posting 100 percentage. Have you enrolled for this internship in the previous month? Or students, make sure if you have used the previous ID, again your internship won't be counted. Okay, listen carefully. If you have completed any of the previous internship with us, it won't be considered. Make sure you are registered using the new Gmail ID and complete the same using the Gmail ID. You might fall under the previous internship student. Okay. So in this internship, we request all the students to use the new Gmail ID. Sir, for some students, it is showing 100%, sir. How it is?
They already participated our previous internship.
Will it be considered, sir?
No, they need to complete another
Yeah, that's what.
course.
So
Yeah.
students, make sure you are using a new Gmail ID for this internship, ma. Don't, use the previous ID. In that case, it will be showing 100%. It will not be considered because we have a database and we have your details with us for the previous internship program. So it will not be considered. Make sure you are using new Gmail ID for this particular internship program and complete the same. Okay. I request all the students to post the certificate as well as your progress status percentage in the chat. I will tell you what you have to do with the Credly. I will tell you, ma. Just allow me a minute. I'm waiting for 3 more minutes for all the students to share the certificate. So students, if the new Gmail ID is not, you cannot able to log in with your new Gmail ID, you have to register onto the platform first. Okay. So once you come, let me tell you how to find your certificate. Suppose this is my course that I have completed. Okay, once you complete your course, I have already completed. That's why it is not showing me go to activity. So in your case, it will be showing you go to activity. Once you complete the course, come back to this particular page. Can AI help climate change? You have to click on action button. Under action button, you can find your view completion certificate and you can share the link of the certificate with us in the chat section. Okay. If it is showing server error, you can try sometime, later on. Similarly, for what is prompt tuning. How many of you completed these two courses? Okay. And students, make sure that you have started your learning plan already and try to complete the courses as soon as possible because we have to spend some time for project also. Okay. For this internship program, you have to focus on your learning plan, courses, skills build courses, as well as your project. These are the two mandatory metrics of this internship for your final certification. Now, coming to your Credly credentials. Students, listen carefully. Though you are completing all the courses in the IBM Scalesville platform, this IBM platform providing you one exceptional credentials via Credly. Okay, so what is that credential? Okay, so in earlier days we used to carry our certificate, right? A hard copy of our certificate for our interviews. Okay, it will be very difficult to carry and keep the certificates. Okay, so what you can do after completing all the courses in the particular platform. Okay, this platform providing you one credential via Credly that can be validated across different online platform with the people in your future. I mean, if you're going for any kind of interviews, you can simply share the credential link with them and it won't require any validation because the certification itself have all the QR code to ensure that the particular concerned person have completed the certificate. Okay, and it is a worldwide platform where you can share this credential and showcase your achievements with other people. Okay, so how to climb that particular credential? Okay, so after completing the learning plan, what is this learning plan is all about? Can anyone tell me? Yeah, you can watch the recording, ma. Okay, no worries. You can watch the recording about artificial intelligence, right? So this credential is going to provided by IBM via Credly. After completing all the courses, how many courses you have to complete? Tell me how many courses? Here, 12 courses. In the first section, you have to complete 9 courses. In the second section, you have to complete 3 courses. Totally, you have to complete 12 courses in the learning plan. After completing all the courses, you will be receiving one mail via Credly, I mean from IBM to your registered Gmail ID. Or what you can do, you can just simply click on this artificial intelligence fundamentals and you can go to action button and you can find view in Credly. Can you able to see this? View in Credly. Okay. So this will be redirected you to the Credly platform. The other way to climb your credentials, go to your registered Gmail ID. Skills will registered Gmail ID. Just log in. IBM Skills Build. You might be receiving one mail from IBM Skills Build platform like this. You have to click on view credentials. Again, it will be redirected to your Credly platform. Either way, you can do that. Okay. So if you have an account already in the Credly using the same ID, you can use the same. Otherwise, you have to click on create account. Okay. So you have to enter all the necessary information, your first name, your last name, and the email ID. Students, make sure you're using your IBM registered Gmail ID. This is very important. Then only you can able to claim your credential in this account. You have to copy this and paste it over here. I have pasted my skills build learning plan link. Just a minute. Allow me a minute. Yeah. So this is my skills build registered Gmail ID. You have to choose your country and you have to choose the language, password, everything you have to set. Once you're ready to create an account, you can accept the terms and condition and verify the captcha and just click on create an account. Okay, so students, this recording you can watch later on and understand the same. Because we again and again we cannot able to repeat things because we have to start the technical session. Okay, so once you create an account, I have an account already, so I'm going to log in into that same account. You will be receiving one credential from IBM's Scaleswell platform like this: Artificial Intelligence Fundamentals. Okay, so you have to just click on accept and share batch. You can find different options like public link, download certificate, download batch, everything you can find. Just click on download certificate and you can find your final certificate of this learning plan. See, I told you this particular certification have all the QR code and you need not validate this particular certificate with anyone. It doesn't require any validation because when we are trying to scan this QR code, it can give you all the details, who completed this particular learning plan and when did he or she completed the same. Everything can able to understand via this QR code. Okay. So you cannot do anything with this certificate. Okay. Clear everyone? This is your final certificate of this learning plan. Yes. Any queries? We cannot repeat the process, ma. You can watch the recording and understand the same. Anyhow, we are going to upload the recordings, ma. Yeah, you will get the recordings in Telegram group, ma. Don't worry about it. When we will, so offer letter have already shared, as sir mentioned, we have already shared the offer letter, ma. Okay. Sir, are we uploaded the recording, sir?
Yes, Nandini, it's already shared.
So students,
Oh,
can you share it with the students one more time, sir, in the Telegram? So sir will be sharing the recording link in the Telegram group. Students, don't worry about it. You can watch the recordings and today recording also you can expect the recordings in next 2 days. You can watch the recordings and understand the same. Any queries? I covered most of the things except the registration steps since Anusha ma'am have already covered it. Is it clear to everyone? Right? Students, if you haven't received the offer letter, check whether you have enrolled for this internship program through AICT portal. Okay, that is very important. And you satisfy all the prerequisite of this internship program, then only you can able to get your offer letter. Offer letter have been shared already with the students in the Telegram group. Yes, DGT or EduNet Foundation is mandatory for under profile section in IBM Skillsville platform. Right? Clear? Shall we begin with the technical session? It's already 5:44. Open Skillsville fine, ma, but it will take some time. Shall we begin with the technical session? Yes. So today we are going to understand the introduction to artificial intelligence. Okay. We will share the attendance form later on. Okay. Okay. Tell me, how many of you are already aware of what is artificial intelligence in your day-to-day life? Yes. Can I get some quick response in the chat section? Okay. Chat GPT. Any other example? Gemini AI. So what is this all about? Chat GPT, Gemini AI. Okay. Okay. In today's session, we are going to understand what is AI, what is the importance of AI in our day-to-day life. Okay. And the proper definition of artificial intelligence, history of AI. Okay. Different applications, job roles, and what is machine learning. Then working mechanism of machine learning if time permits. Okay. This is our today's agenda. Yes. So you can see some of the pictures in the particular slide. What you can able to understand from this. What is the first picture is all about? Can anyone tell me? The first one is your smartphone. Okay. In smartphone, where we are using this AI. Okay. Where we are using this AI. Any one example that AI is used in our smartphone? Face recognition. Very good. Okay. Voice assistant. Okay. So how we can say the device is smart? If we can able to see in earlier days, you might have some mobile phones. Whether we can say that mobile phone as a smart mobile phone, smartphone, no, because it won't have any kind of features, right? We don't have any advanced features to unlock your face, okay, to I mean to give you some recommendation onto the things, okay, to give you some app suggestions and all. We don't have anything like that. It is an ordinary phone. But when we are talking about smartphone, when we can say the phone is a smartphone, it can able to behave like a human intelligence, right? So that is nothing but artificial intelligence. Then coming to our Google Map, right? So what is the working mechanism of this Google Map? Can anyone tell me? So the first example is, see, we have different features in the mobile phone, but I have mentioned this facial recognition, right? So your Google Map is for tracking the locations, okay, suggest you the shortest route, okay, based on the traffic. So what it can able to do? It can able to provide you the shortest route. It can able to give you some decision making out of multiple solution. It can able to decide this is the shortest route, you can take this particular route. Okay, so it behaves like a human. How the human can able to think, the same way the mobile device, the particular application, your Google Map, okay, can able to suggest you the shortest route out of multiple solution. Okay, then similarly coming to Spotify, okay, how it can able to recommend songs. What is the technique, what is the idea behind this? Okay, it will try to understand your previous history, your actions, your activities in that particular applications, whether you are going to watch the listen to the song for continuous 1 hour, whether you are taking the breaks in between, how many times you are listening to that particular song. It can able to track your interest, understand your your likes and dislikes with your actions, right? So this is how AI play an important role in our day-to-day life, and it can able to behave the device, make the device to behave like an intelligent one. Okay, can you get the difference between the normal device versus the smart device? using AI, right? So simply if we are asking what is AI, we will be incorporating some intelligence into a machine. So the machine can able to think, learn, and take decisions to help the user to find out the solution for their problem, right? Clear? I'll give you one more example. Okay. When we are taking the camera in your mobile phone, okay. So in your earlier days, you can take the pictures, but will it be able to, give you the best picture? Right. There might be some blurred pictures, low quality pictures. But nowadays, if you are taking a picture of anything, it can able to adjust based on the weather conditions, based on lightings. Okay. It can also trying to improve the features, features, and it can able to recognize the faces also. Right. So that is nothing but this intelligence make the device to behave like a human. Okay, so that is the difference between your normal mobile phone and the AI based mobile phone, AI enabled mobile phone. Yes. Okay. Then coming to the artificial intelligence definition, as I mentioned earlier. Okay. So the system can able to perform task that require the human intelligence. Okay. And these are the three highlighting features of artificial intelligence. The first one is problem solving. Can you tell me where we can find this problem solving in the particular example? Right. So it can able to give the solution to the particular user. Then learning from data, where it happens. Learning from data. Spotify, because it can able to capture the user preferences. With the help of the data, it can able to recommend the user back the better uh, solution, right? Then coming to making decisions, again the facial recognition as well as the Google Map, because it can able to identify the person's face with the help of the features, right? So both your facial recognition in the mobile phone as well as the Google Map. So this is how it can able to provide you and can able to perform three different tasks. Okay. So the machine, if the machine can able to think, learn, and decide, take actions, then we can call it as artificial intelligence. Clear? Of course, voice recognition. Okay, there are so many examples exist, but I have listed out few of the examples for your understanding. Yeah, you can say Alexa also. Okay, that comes under voice assistant. Alexa and Siri comes under voice assistant. Okay, any queries so far? Have you all clear up to this? What is AI, artificial intelligence? Great. Then coming to the traditional programming and the artificial intelligence. So what is this traditional programming and artificial intelligence? Okay. So when we are talking about the calculator, okay. So you can see the calculator will works based on the predefined rules. Say for example, I'm going to um, ask the calculator to do addition. So it will have the predefined rules like 2 plus 3. It will give you 5, right? So there will be some predefined rules. It will follow the same and you can expect the output also. Output is predictable. Okay. But when we are, see, suppose I'm asking Krishna Ghosh and Sachin Kumar to um, ask the calculator to perform addition operation. It will give the same answer to both the people. But what about the chatbot? It purely depends on the individual conversation with Sachin Kumar and Krishna, right? So it will try to learn patterns from the data. Okay, how we are interacting with the chatbot, and it will try to adapt, okay, based on the user query. Okay, can you give any example of chatbot? Can anyone tell me what is the difference between chatbot and virtual assistant? Yes. Chatbot means provide fixed reply. Exactly. So the it will be using the predefined mechanism to predefined rules to give you the it's not rules, predefined instructions. Okay. But when we are talking about the virtual assistant, okay, it will try to understand the human voice, and it can able to talk, listen, and can able to perform the task accordingly. Okay. And most of the chatbot, we will be giving them the text as a input, but in virtual assistant, we can also integrate voice also. Okay. And this chatbot we have in different websites like 24/7 support it will be providing. Like you can have a chatbot in, even how many of you have noticed that in IBM Skills Build, you can find one 24/7 virtual support is there, right? It will give you the predefined answers based on the set of instructions. Okay. But when we are talking about the virtual assistant, you can take an example of Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant. So it can able to talk and listen to your commands. Okay. And it will also do certain tasks for you. Okay. It will be smarter than chatbot. Okay. Chatbot will be used for the simple task, like it will be like used for the users for answering their questions. Okay. And it can provide the customer support. Okay. So that is the basic difference between your virtual assistant and the chatbot. Okay. But when we are talking about this traditional and artificial intelligence, this will always learn from the data. Here we have a predefined instructions. Here the output is adaptive. Based on your question, it will be giving you the response. Example, in most of the websites, you can take IRCTC. Okay, in most of the websites, the organizations are using this chatbot for 24/7 customer support. Okay, clear? Any queries in the particular slide? Virtual assistant is somewhat ahead of your chatbot. It can able to do certain tasks for the user based on the user instructions. Okay. I need response from everyone. Yes, many websites are using chatbots. Exactly. Make my trip great example. Yes. Yes, now AI is doing interview as well. Okay. Shall we move on to the next slide, ma? I will be sharing the recorded session, ma. Don't worry about it. You will get the recordings. Okay. Yeah. Then coming to the historical timeline of AI. Okay, so the first we coined the term. Alan Turing. He's one of the scientists. He want to test when evolution of this AI started in the year 1950, and he started whether the machine can think like a human being or not in the year 1950. Okay, and in one of the conference, Dartmouth conference, they officially coined the term called artificial intelligence. Okay, so that is in the year 1956, and in the year 1980. Okay, so the systems, the real artificial intelligence system, so far everything is in the research based, but here they have used this artificial intelligence technique for this basic medical application, financial applications. They are using this artificial intelligence to provide the user certain type of predictions, like how we can able to classify the diseases in medical field, how to predict the financial growth of the next year. Okay, that's where this expert system started in the year 1980. Then coming to, yeah, it's a most powerful machine. Okay, and coming to the year 1997, okay, one of the AI, Blue, okay, it beated the chess champion Kasparov. That proves AI can work beyond human intelligence. Okay, and in the year 2012, okay, this deep learning algorithms comes into a picture. This particular what I can say, this particular network inspired from the concept called human brain. Okay, and it involves so many network to analyze a really complex applications with a lot of features, input features into it. Okay, that's where our RNN, CNN, AlexNet, so many deep learning algorithm evolved in the year 2012. Okay, one by one, we will understand in the upcoming slides. Then coming to the year 2020, all the GPT architecture started involved in so many applications. And this is the base foundation for all the uh, GPT models that we are using, all the generative AI models. This is the base for all the foundation for all the generative AI models. Okay, and in the year 2023, this Chat GPT 4, I mean GPT 4 and Chat GPT are used by most of the users. Okay, in the year 2023, and this shows how this generative AI model can able to generate different nude content out of the prompt. Okay, and now we are using this multimodal. Multimodal means it can be a text, image, okay, video, audio, different coding. Okay, so these are all the different versions of this GPT and Chat GPT models. That is a rise of multimodal as well as the agentic AI. Okay, so this is the evolution of historical timeline of artificial intelligence. Yes, combining two or more AI models. And also multimodal means different uh, types of content. Okay, we can call it as multimodal. Any queries? Okay, what is agentic AI? Okay, now we are in the era of agentic AI. This basically, this can able to achieve their goal on its own. Okay, if you are talking about the previous traditional artificial intelligence system, it can able to think, decide, and take actions. Okay, but agentic AI, one step ahead of the previous traditional system, it can able to automate things. Okay, suppose say for example, in your email, okay, you will get all the mail. Okay, the traditional system can able to classify whether it is a important mail or the spam mail, but agentic AI, it can able to reply to the particular email communication also. It can able to automate things, and it can able to take actions automatically. That is the important feature of this agentic AI. It can able to answer to the particular, respond to the particular mail. It can able to set the reminder and send a reminder to the people. Okay. So previously we had the classification, prediction kind of things. But agentic AI, it can able to do task automatically. It can take actions automatically like a human being. Clear? GPT-3 and GPT-4, this is a kind of version upgrade. Okay. Like we have a mobile phone, Apple iPhone 12, 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max, and all right, the same way. But when we are talking about the data perspective, okay, in GPT-3, it has been started in the year 2020. And if you're talking about the data size, okay, there will be much more data involved in it, because this particular ChatGPT 4 models will have I can say different types of, see, when you are observing the first ChatGPT, if you are using it, involve only text data. But when we are talking about this ChatGPT 4 and the advanced version, it involves images. Okay, it can able to you can able to upload the images and can download the images also from the, it can able to generate the images also from the model. Okay, clear? Any queries? I will explain about the project, ma. Don't worry about it. Because in the upcoming weeks, we are going to understand the project using different demos also. I will explain it. Okay? I told you, right? So the basic difference between your agentic AI and ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT will respond to the queries based on the um, user questions or the prompt. Okay, it is like a chatbot. Whatever the question that you are going to put it into that particular ChatGPT, it will respond accordingly. It will be like a question answering chatbots. And you can consider this is not going to give you or automate any kind of things. Okay, but your agentic AI can take some actions, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, it can able to okay, let me explain one thing for you people to understand. Suppose I'm giving you this as an example. You are finding some issue with your software installation. Okay, let me take an example of this software installation. What it will do, if you are implementing this chat GPT, it will give you the possible reason for your cost software fault, right? What is the reason, what might be the reason, what might be the causes? It can give you all suggestions, but it cannot able to solve your query. You have to do it on your own. But agentic AI, it can able to, you, it will try to run the code, and it can able to auto fix your software error. Is it clear now? What is the difference between your chat GPT and the agentic AI, ma? Right? My I mean, my scenario here is, I have a problem with my software installation. I'm putting all the screenshot into my chat GPT. Okay, and asking the chat GPT for the solution. It will give you the solution, all the possible causes and the solution, but it cannot able to fix it. You have to fix it, right? As a user, you have to fix it based on the solution. But when you are implementing this agentic AI, it can run the software and it can auto fix your problem of that particular software installation. Clear? I told you, no, one example is the Gmail communication. Okay, so what in most of the trades, they are using this agentic AI for auto fix their problems. Okay, so there are so many examples involved in it. Any other queries, ma? Exactly. So our project based on AI automation. It can be a agentic AI project also. You can work on with deep learning project, machine learning project, AI project, generative AI project, agentic AI project. Okay, so you can choose any topic, but the domain is artificial intelligence. Clear? We will be sharing some 10 set of problem statement with you all, so that you will understand how to work on with your project. Clear? AlexNet is a type of deep learning algorithm. We have different types, okay, in the deep learning algorithm. Okay, one such type is a AlexNet. It is a deep neural network where it will be used for different type of task when we are talking about CNN. Okay. It will be used for the image recognition. Okay. AlexNet is one of the type of CNN. In neural network, we will have different types of neural network based on the application. Like if you are processing text, you will have RNN. If you are using images as an input, you will have CNN. Again, in CNN, we have different types based on the application we will be using. AlexNet is one such type. And if you are focusing onto the processing also, we will be considering AlexNet since it is used, it is a GPU based neural network. CNN. Okay. Again, let me show you. I will explain the deep neural network in detail in the upcoming slide. Okay, so that you will understand what is this deep neural network, what is CNN and all, if you are not aware of these things. Okay, let us understand the basics, then we will go with the advanced topic. Is it clear? I will explain, ma. I will explain each and everything. How to do your project, what is the platform, or all the platform you can use it for your project. Everything we will discuss. Okay? Yes. Let me take you to the applications of AI. As I mentioned earlier, we have different applications, right? Starting from education, we are using this artificial intelligence tools for educational purpose, for their personalized learning. Okay, even in the online platform, AI play an important role for quiz generation. Okay, the content summary generation for the students to understand the concept in a better way. Okay, there are so many platforms where AI play an important role for educational field. Then coming to the healthcare application, they are using this artificial intelligence for different disease prediction, disease classification, whether the particular patient is having a disease or not with the necessary input data. Okay, we are using artificial intelligence in that particular application. Then coming to the finance, we are using AI for uh, the financial growth of the next year. Okay, what will be the rate of that any particular product? You can take an example of gold rate. What will be the expected reach of gold rate in the next 1 year? Okay, entertainment and media. Of course, most of the entertainment and media platforms are using this AI for recommending the people what they like and what they dislike, okay, based on their previous actions in the particular platform. Okay, and we discuss a lot about virtual assistant, Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant. Okay, in gaming, most of the gaming platform, they are using reinforcement learning that will give the feedback then and there with the people that we will understand in the different types of machine learning. Okay, and also in content creations. Okay, last but not the least, cybersecurity also using AI for the online platform cybersecurity measures. Okay, so these are all some of the applications of AI we are using in our day-to-day life. Yes, Netflix movie recommendation. In so many e-commerce sites, we are using this AI for product suggestion. Suppose if you are purchasing anything onto any product in Amazon platform, the moment you jumped into any of the website, it will show you the advertisement. Okay, that will make you to buy the particular product. It will create interest out of it, right? So yes, stock price prediction. So many applications we are using AI for providing effective services to the user. Yes, AI for cybersecurity to detect any abnormal activities in the network. Okay, whether the password has been cracked or not. Okay, for so many applications we are using AI. Very few of them are listed out in the particular slide. Okay. Then coming to the job profiles in AI. So if you are interested in this particular domain, what will be the job opportunities you can expect in future? The first one is the robotic scientist. They will be working on with both the software and the hardware system to create a robot. Okay, using the program. Then coming to the big data engineer students. So this big data engineer, they will be focusing on the data collection part. Okay, the huge volume of data, they will be look into it and they will manage the data. Okay, their role is to collect and manage the data. It involves pre-processing also. Okay, then coming to the business intelligent developer, they will find out the trends and the patterns out of data. Okay, that informations will be given to the data scientist. What is the difference between data engineer and data scientist? Data engineer will manage, collect and manage the data. Data scientist, they will analyze the data for any trend for the future prediction. Okay, then coming to the machine learning engineer, they will try to create a machine learning algorithm for the better prediction process. Okay, then product engineer, he will be the intermediate of this developer and the client. Okay, finally, the research scientist, they will do so many experiments, lot of experiments with the data, whether the model is feasible for user usage by the user or not. They will prove the experiments. Okay, so these are all the different job profiles in artificial intelligence. Yes, data analyst same as data scientist. Somehow their roles are same. Okay, BI means business intelligent developer. Prompt engineering is a part of, it comes under generative AI. We will also discuss what is prompt engineering, ma'am. Don't worry about it. Under generative AI, we will be understanding the prompt engineering. Then coming to the core of modern AI. Okay, so this is the different technical track of artificial intelligence. I mean, sub branches of AI. So coming to artificial intelligence, we have already discussed about AI incorporating the intelligence to make the machine to think like a human being. Okay, think, act, and take decisions. Okay, then coming to the machine learning. Okay, when we can say um, the student is a smart student or intelligent student. Scored 90 plus. Okay. Any other example? Smart moves. Okay. Based on his experience, when he or she can able to do a smart move based on his previous experience. Okay, he can able to I mean do certain task, right? How he can able to get that experience with the previous data. The same way machine learning is also make the computers to learn from the experience, that means with the data. Okay, to take predictions, to make some predictions out of the data. So for machine learning, data play an important role. Okay. So it is nothing but it is one of the powerful way to achieve artificial intelligence. There are so many ways to achieve artificial intelligence, but machine learning is one of the powerful way to achieve artificial intelligence, and it will try to carry out the learning process to make certain predictions out of past data. Is it clear? Yes. Okay. So that is all about machine learning. Okay. When we are talking about this data accuracy, okay. So I have some set of, okay, let me take a dog image. Okay. So what is this artificial intelligence will do? It will be telling you whether it is an animal or not. That's it. the given image is an animal or not. That's it. It will give you the very generic output, very generic outcome. It will be focusing on the outcome only. But when we are talking about this machine learning, no. Okay. We have dog images as well as cat images. And it can able to classify which is dog and which is cat. Can you get the difference? It will be focusing on the categories of data. It will give you the prediction whether it is a dog or cat. But this artificial intelligence will tell you whether it is an animal or not. That's it. But this machine learning will be focusing on the output accuracy. Yes, exactly. It will try to understand the features. So what is the difference here? It will tell you whether it is a dog or not. That's it. But it can able to understand with the help of the features like the dog's eyes, okay, cat eyes. It can able to differentiate things. Clear? Student, is it clear to everyone? Can you get the difference between AI and machine learning? Okay. Now, coming to the deep learning. Okay. So I am feeding 1,000 cat images alone. Different cat images. Um, okay, let me. Different dog images. Here we have 100 dog and 100 cats. It can able to differentiate whether it is a cat or dog. Now I'm feeding the machine different dog varieties. What are all the different dog varieties we have? Can anyone tell me? Pug, boxer, German Shepherd, Labrador, Husky, Pomeranian, right? Puppy, so many golden retriever. We have so many varieties. We will be feeding the deep learning machine with so many varieties of dog. It can able to go deeper into that particular category. Okay, if you want to feed the machine very deep features, the dog itself, it can able to differentiate multiple things. Can you get the difference of these three, branches? It will be more generic answer. Here you can somehow, it can able to differentiate things, but it is going more deeper into the things. Dog itself, it can able to find different varieties. Similarly for cat also. Okay, here it will try to understand the fur nature of the particular dog. Okay, all are dogs only. But again, the classification is more deeper. Okay, you will get different varieties of classes with very much accurate probability. Clear? Students, do you have any queries? I need response from everyone. Ma'am, can you brief? I will do that, ma'am. Don't worry. Once I explain generative AI, I will do that. Okay, understood the concept. Okay. Then coming to the generative AI. I want to generate some purple dog, purple color dog. How to do that? I want to generate some purple color dog. Can anyone tell me? Is it possible? Do we have any purple color dog or cat in our day-to-day life? No. But generative AI can able to generate. So what it will do, it will understand the data from the previous algorithms. Okay. But whatever we required, it can able to generate the new content. The for learning purpose, it will take the historical data. For but generating purpose, it will try to create its own content out of the prompt. Prompt means the input that we are giving. Okay, clear? So this is the comparison of artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. So AI will be more generic, will provide you more generic outcome. Okay. So the example is when you want to make the machine to take some decision, it can able to do that. Okay. So it will try to give you the outcome, more generic outcome. Okay. When we are talking about the machine learning, it will tell you, it will predict based on the data it has learned during the training process. It will always learn from the examples. Okay, I will be feeding the machine both dog and cat image. It can able to predict it. Okay, deep learning, it is somehow deeper into the data. It will go deeper into the data. It will be more focusing on the complex features of the data, given data. Okay, so it will learn from the features itself. This is somehow the learning process taken place with the data. Here the features. Okay, and it will be more accurate than the machine learning algorithms. Is it clear? Okay, then coming to the generative AI students, this will be like it can able to generate a new content. Okay, entirely new content, but the learning, the it is like a pre-trained model, the learning taken place with the help of the previous algorithm with the data, but it can able to generate new data based on the given prompt. Clear? Students, any queries? Okay, I will tell you the application for each of this, what I can say, the AI and all. Okay, so when we are trying to unlock your mobile phone, right? um Mobile phone can able to unlock your, I mean, facial recognition can able to unlock your mobile phone. Okay, so it is making the device more intelligent. That is an example of AI. Okay, when we are talking about the machine learning algorithm, have you heard about the Gmail spam filter, Netflix movie recommendation? What it will do, see the previous example, it will make the device to look smart. Okay. When we are talking about machine learning, it will learn from the experience. The examples are your product recommendation in Amazon, Gmail, what I can say, the inbox and spam classification. Okay. The process takes place based on the learning from past data. Right? So that is machine learning. When we are talking about the deep learning again, okay, you can take an example of again facial recognition, because it can able to identify the features of the images. You can take voice assistant can able to understand the speech. Okay, you can take CCTV camera can able to detect the person's face, right? Google photo classification, very good, Anusha. So these are all the examples of deep learning. When the device, I mean, when the application can able to consider the complex features of that particular data, so that we called it as deep learning. Okay, generative AI, your chat GPT. Okay, let me give one more example. I don't know how many of you are aware of this particular application. Let me show you that as well. Yeah, all the image generation. You can generate images, video. Okay. So for video, we need to upgrade. Okay, there is no what I can say. Can you give me any one sentence to generate the video? Huh. Yes, cat raiding horse. Okay, let me check. That is the first command. Okay, we need to upload the. Just allow me a minute. Let me upload this, then we'll generate. A kid playing piano. You can write from your end, ma. Dancing avatar. What a imagination you people have. A dog is eating its food, okay? Cat, okay. Anything else? We are not satisfied. A man is running on water. Elephant. Flying cars. So you can download the image and you can upload it in the video section to generate the video out of it. You can see the flying cars. Okay. So this is an example of your Gen AI. Okay, I think this is clear to everyone, right? Any queries? All clear? Right. Then coming to the traditional programming, this is the machine learning students. So this is an example. This is the picture where it can interpret the difference between your traditional programming and machine learning. So the first one is we will be feeding the computer. Okay, when we are talking about the traditional programming, okay, what we will do, we will be feeding the computer the data and the program. Suppose I want to add two numbers. Okay, what will be the input to the computer? Can anyone tell me? Addition of two numbers. We used to do it in our college time, right? So what will be the input and the program? So input will be A is equal to some number, B is equal to some number, right? And what about the model? We will be C is equal to A plus B. A plus B. So this is the input and this is the program that I'm feeding the computer. So this is the predefined set of instruction or the model send it to the computer. So what you will be getting the output, A plus B, 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, you will be getting an output. This is how your traditional programming works. But when we are talking about the machine learning, right? So what we will be doing, we'll be feeding the machine the input and the output. Okay. And the machine will carry out the learning process and it will generate the model. Okay. Here it is a vice versa. Here we will be feeding the computer both input and the model. But here we will be feeding the machine input and output. From these two data, it can able to create a model. Model is nothing but the algorithm. So this model will be used for any kind of future prediction process. So this is the difference between your traditional programming and the machine learning. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, let me tell you. Let me explain this with one demo. I hope many students might be aware of this teachable machine. Okay, so for you people to understand this machine learning. This is one of the machine learning model where they are using this particular application to demonstrate how this machine learning works. Okay, how the machine takes the learning process and how it can able to predict the output. Here I am taking the example. This particular application have three different input, image, example, audio, and post. But this is used at free. This can be used at free of cost. Okay, so let me choose this standard image model because this we have some prerequisite for the software. Okay, so listen carefully what I have mentioned here. For making the machine to learn out of data, what is the input to the model? Can anyone tell me what is the input to the model? Sample data and the output. We will be feeding the machine both input and output. Have you all clear? Both input. But here we will be feeding input and algorithm. It can generate the output. But in this case, we will be feeding both input and output. It can generate the model. Right? Is it clear? Yes. Now I'm going to feed the model. So the output is happy face. The next output is sad face. Okay, so these are the output. I have to take a picture of mine to make the model to understand. Okay, so I have to feed the model what? Can anyone tell me? Both input and output. Okay, so a happy face and sad face are what? Whether it is an input or output. It's wrong. It's label. Label is nothing but outputs. Students try to understand this. Whatever I have mentioned, it is an output. Okay, this is nothing but output. It is a type of machine learning, like supervised learning, but you can understand this for how this machine learning works. Okay, so labeled data is what? Output. So what is the output here? Two outputs we have, two output label we have. What is that? Happy and sad. Okay, now I'm going to take the input, right? I'm going to laugh. Okay, so I have taken around some 32 images. Okay, then coming to the sad part. Okay, now tell me what is the input and what is the output. My faces are input. Very good. Input are images, output are labels. Okay, so this is clear, right? So we are feeding the computer both sample data and expected result. Is it clear? Expected results are nothing but the labels. Sample data are nothing but the input. I'm going to feed my computer to create a model. Okay, I'm going to train the model. The learning process is taken place right now. You can see here training is taken place. Once the training is completed, okay, once the training is completed, it will generate the model. Okay, have you all clear up to this? The model has been generated. Is it clear to everyone? Yes. Right? Now, we will be using the model for what? We will be using the model for prediction process. Okay. So, for prediction, what will be the input? For prediction, what will be the input? new data. Okay, it is not the one which we used for the training purpose. It is the new data. Try to understand this. I'm going to capture the live data as a new data, live image as a new data. Okay, let me. So what it is showing? 100% happy face. Is it clear now? Yes. Any queries? How can I do 50-50? I don't understand. Can you do 50-50, ma'am? Can you try it from your end? What is the answer? Okay, let me try this. See, even I laugh, it will understand the postures. I am keeping like this, right? So this is how the machine can able to understand the features of the images. Okay. When you add more samples, the accuracy will be more. Okay, when we are trying to add more pictures, suppose I'll give you one more example. Listen carefully. So this is my happy face, right? For sad face, listen carefully. For sad face, I'm going to just delete this class. I'm going to add. Okay. So what is this sad face? I'm not going to keep my hand like this. Okay, model is trained. Approaches, you can see here, this is the learning rate of that particular machine learning algorithm. Batch size is nothing but how much input it is taking. Okay, the set of samples used in one iteration of training. Okay, you can see all the relevant explanation in the same page itself. This means, suppose the data will be split into 80-60, how many batches you will get for each iteration. Okay, approach is nothing but the iteration. Okay, every sample is going under training process. Okay, how much data it has been taken for each approach is nothing but the number of iteration, number of times the training process taken place. Okay, so you'll get all the information. Now let me check. Can you get the difference? It is giving me some false output. Why? What is the reason? Can anyone tell me? Even I kept my face sad, but it is giving me happy face because we are not, yes, exactly, same posture. We are not making the machine to clearly distinguish the features of the input. Okay, that is also very important. Input play an important role in the machine learning. Okay, we have to clearly giving the input to the model to distinguish features out of it. When we increase the number of input images to the model, you will get more accuracy. Okay. Clear? Any query, students? You can also download, export the model, Malik. If you want to integrate with any of your, extension of your work, okay, you can download and you can integrate it with, like, suppose if you want to do some attendance tracking, students attendance tracking using facial recognition, you can create that many number of classes of that particular students, and it can able to capture the images of the students using webcam, and it can able to recognize the features of the student to mark the attendance automatically. Students attendance marking system using teachable machine also you can try. Okay, if you really understand the concept, you can download this model and you can integrate it with your project also. Clear? Any queries? Yeah, exactly. That is a big task again. We have to upload, we have to create that many number of classes. Okay. I'll be sharing the attendance, ma. Don't worry about it. So every machine learning algorithm, when we are doing any machine learning algorithm, we might face the gradient descendant. Okay. Your what I can say, the data overfitting, underfitting. So many things will be there. We need to be um, look into it using the particular technique to overcome the challenges. Okay, you have different error measuring techniques to consider your gradient descendant to reduce your error. Okay, so that for every machine learning algorithm, if you are taking you cannot say any machine learning is 100 percentage accurate. There will be 0.0001 percentage of error. So where it can able to achieve the optimal solution all matters. Okay, so we have different um, mechanism and the techniques to reduce those gradient descendant problem in machine learning algorithms. Okay, that we will understand during the demo section. Clear? Then, of course, the working mechanism of machine learning students, when we are talking about the machine learning working mechanism, of course, we will be collecting the data from different resources. As I mentioned earlier, data play an important role in many machine learning algorithm. So we have to prepare and manipulate the data. That is pre-processing. Okay. So the third thing is your train model. Okay, train model means, of course, we did right using the um, pre processing data. We will be training the model for better predictions. Okay, though we are training the model, we have to test the model, whatever the model we have created it. Okay, we have different error accuracy measures to test the data, test the model whether we have created the model effectively or not with the test data. If we have any errors or any kind of issues with our predicted output, we will go for the improvement. Okay, based on the machine learning, we have different types of back propagation techniques to to reduce the error to achieve optimal solution into it. Okay, so this is how the machine learning works. Any queries in the working principle of machine learning, ma? Niti Shinha, we will share the attendance link. We have 10 more minutes. We will share the attendance link. Don't worry about it. Okay. Have you all learned something from today's session? Yes. I need response from everyone. Okay. So students, we have around 1,700 students in today's session. I'm expecting the same set of students to be attending the upcoming sessions. Okay. We have different set of problem statement. We have different set of training program. Project demonstrations aligned for this particular internship program. Okay. I'll be sharing the problem statement of your project. Okay, so students listen carefully. So these are all the set of problem statement. Okay, we are going to work on. Okay, the first one is AI Power Study Buddy. The next one is personalized workout and diet planner with AI. The third one is fake news detector for students, AI fashion design generator, AI music generator, mental health companion chatbot, resume and portfolio builder, AI travel planner for students, meme poster creator, lecture to notes generator. So you have to understand this problem statement. I will share this problem statement with you all in the Telegram group also, students. Okay, what you have to do, just understand the problem statement. You can take any one problem statement from the given list, or if you have any other ideas, new unique ideas on your own, you want to really work on with your project, you can take the same. This is only for your reference. But students, the domain should be AI only. You can choose any AI algorithm, machine learning algorithm, deep learning algorithm, generative AI algorithm, or any kind of agentic AI models. Okay, it is up to you to decide your project, but it should be under the given domain. You should not deviate from AI domain. Is it clear to everyone? Can I get some quick response in the chat section? You can choose any application, but only using AI. Machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, or agentic AI. Okay? We will be understanding the demonstration of four problem statement in the given list. Okay? For you people to understand how to carry out your project. Okay? So we will be we will be completing types of machine learning and some of the deep learning concepts in next session. And if time permits, we'll be starting with the project demo implementation. So students, listen carefully. For project implementation, you can have any of the Python supporting environment. That is very important. From next class onwards, you should have the Python supporting environment installed in your system. You can choose Visual Studio. Okay. If you don't have any software, then you can simply use Google Gem, um, Colab environment. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear, everyone? Yeah, Anaconda. Whichever you feel comfortable to work on, because we are going to use Python programming. Any Python supporting environment is fine. I have Visual Studio as well as Colab. I will be showing you the demonstration in both Visual Studio and Google Colab. Okay, only some of the syntax might vary. Other than that, you can use any of the environment, whichever the environment you are familiar with or comfortable with. Okay, so we will be understanding the problem statement using the demonstration in the upcoming session, students. Okay, I expect the same students, whoever is attending in today's session, you have to show your interest throughout this internship program. Okay, try to attend the session without fail, so that you can able to understand and complete all your metrics on time. Okay, for today's session, try to complete your learning plan, whichever we discussed in the initial stage of this session. Try to complete the learning plan so that we can start working on with your project from next week onwards. Is it clear to everyone? Any queries? Do you have any queries? While coming for the next session, make sure you are having Google Colab or Visual Studio or Anaconda or Jupyter Notebook. Anything is fine. Okay? But you should have some Python implementing environment, PyCharm, anything is fine. Okay? Yes. Any queries, students? Hmm. Um, just allow me a minute. I will be sharing the attendance link with you all in the chat section. Today's task, everyone have to complete your learning plan, Try to complete it by next week. While coming for the next week, I'll be asking you to post your your learning plan certificate, at least few of the courses in next week session. Okay, clear? So thank you so much, students, for the interactive session. I am really happy to be a part of this internship program. I can see the students' interest and your participation, active participation. In day one technical session, I'm expecting the same kind of response from your end throughout this internship program. Okay. See you all in the next week, same day, same timing. Have a great week and great time. Try to complete your learning plan, students. For the next week, we'll be starting with the project demonstration. Your technical session on machine learning followed by projects demonstration. Clear? Thank you once again, students. See you all in the next week. Don't worry about it. I will explain the Python coding also while explaining the project. Okay, don't worry about it if you don't have a knowledge on Python. Okay.